A question about Taiwan, because it's in the news and we'd be remiss if we weren't talking about it. So there was a report in the Wall Street Journal that says that the U.S. has had about a dozen or so trainers in Taiwan, some special operators, some Marines, for over a year, or at least a year. And I guess I'd like to ask, were you aware of this? As a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, did the Pentagon make you aware of this deployment?
They did not make us specifically aware. We only have the information, Alex, that you have through public reports.
So to be clear, you were, as a member of the Senate Armed Services Committee, the Pentagon never in public or in private said that there were a dozen or so trainers in Taiwan assisting with maritime operations and whatever other training they were doing.
I've been on Senate Armed Services for 6.5 years, and I can't recall a single briefing. Obviously, anything that was in a classified setting I couldn't share, but in general terms, no specific briefing on this.
Are you at least happy that there are U.S. operators in Taiwan, sir, assisting our counterparts there, or is this troubling to you?
Well, Alex, actually, I'd be happier if that number was in the hundreds. I mean, this is a potential flashpoint for a rise in tensions between China and the United States, and not to mention the strategic importance of Taiwan for so much of our high-tech supply chain. So we have to provide a presence there that makes China's aggressive posture that they have right now to make it untenable to think that at some point they're going to take the next step and potentially threaten Taiwan's sovereignty. It's critically important, not only for the people of Taiwan, but for the rest of the free world. Our economies, our supply chains are heavily dependent on, particularly with respect to technology, heavily dependent, and that's maybe secondary to the safety and the freedom of the Taiwanese people.